Wait. Hold on here. Is this the barbershop? Is this the barbershop?
Yes, the shop.
It's the barbershop.
Yes.
But, I mean, we can't talk straight in the barbershop. Then where can we talk straight? We can't talk straight nowhere else. You know, this ain't nothing but healthy conversation. That's all.
You gotta tell who the park down.
It ain't nobody exempt in the barbershop. You know that. Ain't nobody exempt. You can talk about whoever and whatever, whenever you want to in the barbershop.
Why you gotta tell?
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
My name is Rosa. They say I'm supposed to sit in the back, but I'm tired here, so I'm finna sit right closer. Come get me up then. It's gonna take about 3, 4, 5 men. And I ain't finna repeat myself again. Fight me. Somebody get her. My name is Eve. I didn't believe. I trusted Satan, ate that apple, he deceived. And yeah, I'm naked. I thought I was awakened. I'm the first to do it. Y'all my daughters, we related. Trick on Big Harry. Don't call me slave hoe. The hell? From the underground, railroad, bust down mouth of dope. When I say run, you better go. In the dark, that Glocky glow.
Yeah. It's Friday night, and I feel all right. The party's here on the west side. So I reach for my 40 dinner. What's going on, y'all? Y'all good? Y'all good? If you're here right now, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Welcome to another barbershop, man. Listen, if you weren't here last night, we did a show. There was a show on last night. If you guys didn't watch that show last night, you slap yourself. Because it was a really good playback that we did with the ladies. It was amazing, great conversation. Tuesday, amazing show Tuesday as well. If you didn't see it, please go watch it. We're doing the work. We're doing the work. A few house rules before we get started. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That's free. If you want to join the channel, please do so. If you want to give to the channel, show your boy some love. Then the Cash App is scrolling at the bottom of the screen right there. All right, so you can do that. I am glad. I am honeymoon happy and peacock proud to be in the building tonight because it's about to go down. We're about to have a good conversation. And I can't wait till everybody come up. Now, I'm going to put the link in the chat because I want you guys to come up and have this conversation tonight. Male, female, I'm only 2 genders I roll with. I can't give you no more than that. If you feel like you're something different, just jump on one of the other. But I'll put the link in the chat if you guys want to come up and have this conversation tonight. Let's see here. All right, it's in there. All I ask is that your camera be on because we need to see your face in order to hear your case. Okay? We need to see your face in order to hear your case. All right, it's pinned at the top of the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Listen, tonight's show is Polygamy, the missing link to the Black community's success. Right? Does it take 2 women and a man? That's the perspective that we're coming from tonight. Does it take 2 men? A man and 2 women to be together in a way where they build legacy and build their home and have less stress from the worldly charges and things that are being, put upon them. All right. I'm gonna play devil's advocate tonight because I know some people out there don't agree with the whole polygamy thing. However, I do want to bring to the court tonight that this is simple. A lot of women that don't believe in polygamy, you did it already. You just didn't have it in the same area. Now, I'm going to argue this point tonight because if I'm wrong, I want somebody to tell me that I'm wrong. Okay, I want you to tell me that I'm wrong. But if you want to look at polygamy from that viewpoint, you can. For any woman that says, "I don't want to do it. It's not for me." Well, ma'am, you have, from the age of 14, you have slept with 26, 36, 46, and 56 niggas. And so if you've already opened your legs for 46, 56 niggas, you have already participated in polygamy. You just didn't have everybody in one house. Now, polygamy means like the Sister Wives, stuff like that. If you guys have seen that, that show on Lifetime, I think it's Lifetime or whatever, I don't know. But if you've seen that show, it's a black guy, a bunch of white women. There's a white guy with a whole bunch of white women. And this trend is starting to grow. Now, a lot of people used to say, if you don't have the money, you can't have more than one honey. But now women have become so independent. Some of them have become independent and making a lot of money, and they're deciding to take their resources and come together with another woman, including the man's resources and building. And so I know this is going to be a tough conversation. I know this is a conversation that everybody don't want to have, but if you've been out there throwing that ass from the free throw line, you definitely need to get in line and just start polygamy. Hey, what is the difference? I want somebody to tell me that. All right, I got 2 people in the back. I'm gonna bring them up in a second. But tell me that. What is that? What's the difference between you sleeping with 56 niggas and being married to or being in a relationship with your husband and another woman? What's the difference? Somebody put it in the chat. What's the difference? I want to hear it. And if you want to come up here and you want to argue this point, you are welcome to come to the show tonight. You are welcome. The chat is fired up right now for everybody to get in it. And so come on up here and have this conversation. I'm looking forward to it. All right. So when my guys in the back came up, I'm going to bring them up so we can have this conversation. First of all, my brother from another mother, man, he's been rocking with me since day one, man. Long time, man. I remember when he got married, he had his 2 babies, he got 2 girls, and then he had this, I think he had his boy, his son. And then so we just been rocking for a long time. He used to come over here all the time and do shows with me all the time. Man, but give it up for yours. Oh man, give it up for yours truly. The one, the only. E-Man Williams is in the building tonight, man, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, E-Man? What's up,
brother? Can you see me?
I can see you.
Okay, I had to cut it up a little bit. What's up, brother? How you doing today?
Man, I'm doing sunshine, partly cloudy. How about yourself?
Man, I'm doing pretty good. I got one more appointment before I'm back at the studio because it sounds like we about to cook up tonight. Because I see already that you on some BS early in the 9 minutes. We ain't even got to the 10-minute mark. And so let me play it back to make sure I heard it correctly. BMU said, hey, just because you have had multiple partners over your lifetime, if it's 5 or 6, so say I dated someone and it didn't work out, and I chose to date again, after I cut that last person off, that must mean that I was in a polygamous relationship. Don't let him strong on y'all women. That is the most craziest thing I have ever heard. It's a horrible. Now, if
let me know when you're done. Now, let me know when you're done.
I know, I got you. I'm gonna let you get your chance. Now, if he would have said, if you at any point in your time mess with multiple men at the same time, that is the same thing as polygamy, I would agree with him. But just because over a 5-year plan that you done slept with multiple men and that you ended those relationships and moved to the next relationship, that is not polygamy. Polygamy, because he talking about some stuff he seen on the show. Polygamy, let me tell you what polygamy is when a group of people agree to be in a committed relationship with everybody inside of the group, right? That means, and it's not no secrets. So it ain't no secret Santa booty on the side. Is, hey, all of us have decided we're going to be in a relationship. It's totally different. I'm not even against it. If a person decides that they want to do polygamy, that's how they want to run their life. But we ain't going to shame the women tonight. Not while I'm here talking about you don't have multiple bodies when we know they've been throwing dick from the left to the right, from the back to the front. And if that's the case, then you should let your woman be shared then. If you done slept with a whole bunch of them, because we're going to talk about it.
Oh, yeah. Let me put the screws in the panel to hold it together. Me and you are on the same page. We're in agreement. I agree that if a woman was in a relationship and she moved on, okay, cool, I'll give you that. But what about the women who say, man, I used to just fuck around with him. We weren't in no committed relationship. Or, yeah, she did that a lot with a lot of niggas. Or she's in a relationship and then she tells you, man, I was in a relationship before, but then I was cheating on my man and I would go have sex with another dude and then go back home and have sex with my boyfriend.
Yeah, she a hoe. Listen. There ain't no polygamy, see? No, listen, she a hoe. Listen, the one if it's a woman going out there sleeping, cheating on her man, that's not polygamy. See, what I'm trying to help you understand, Black Man Unfiltered, polygamy is higher than the hoe. It's actually a higher role. Listen, I'm not knocking it. Listen, if I look at a woman and say, hey, you know what, she's in a polygamous relationship versus a hoe that's running around, I'm truthful and honest gonna be like, hey, check this out. I think the woman in the relationship, at least she know they clean, they make sure that they body fluids is circling around between them. I think that's a more safer option. Yeah, that's safer option. I still don't think that is. I think the superior way is the monogamous relationship. Let's be clear. Like the monogamous that's to the top of the pier. But the point that I'm saying is you wouldn't that's not polygamy because your man ain't know you was cheating. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, it's some hoes out there. And I understand that there's some hoes.
So what if it's a hoe? You really can't get the hoe out of a woman. I don't believe that.
Yes, you can. I think every woman got a little hoe in them.
Okay. E-Man, I'm gonna let you have that. But
listen, I came to tell you, I think every woman has the potential to be a hoe. That's why I don't believe in that girls trip shit that they was talking about the other night. Listen, every woman is. A lot of people is talking about theory. I've been the nigga on the trip. Listen, I don't care about. Listen. I heard all the stuff they were saying. I'm just telling you, it's different when you at home versus when you on the cruise line and they got that unlimited drink package. And I say, like, hey, you need a couple more drinks? You need a couple more drinks? How much you need for your man not to be that much important to you? So
exactly, bro. I agree 1,000%.
I agree with a lot of things. So that's what a lot of people think, that I disagree with a lot of things that people are saying. No, I am saying, first of all, y'all talked about a lot last night. That's not even a conversation night. But tonight, the conversation is, like I said, is at any time, this is, you got me off, we got that green. I forgot what I was about to say. I remember now, though. So listen. So what I want to say is, just because she agreed to polygamy at 21, don't mean that she got to be in polygamy at 35. That's the main subject. Because how you tried to shame him at 7 minutes and 22 seconds. If you go back in this video, you said since you accepted in your 20s, you need to accept it at 35. That is not true. You can change your mind that either you want to be before the relationship. I ain't saying in the middle relationship. You can't go to nobody in the middle relationship and say I agreed on monogamy. Now I want to go polygamy. That's unholy.
Now let me ask you a question. If on your car right now, I know you drive a pretty nice car. On your car right now, is there any way possible, after you put all these miles on it, is there any way possible for value, you can go roll the mileage back, so when you go give it away again, when the next person get it, it'll hold its value. Yeah.
It appears. Yes, the answer is yes. But you asked the wrong dude. I got a 65 Bel Air. So listen, hold on. Listen, I got a classic. I don't care how many miles you put on that classic. It's just the question is, some women need to ask themselves, are you a classic or you a Honda? But that's a whole nother conversation, right? But it says check your mic.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, it is cars that actually is worth more than the day. It is cars that's worth more than it was, but that's not the norm. That's not the standard. Right. Okay, let's be clear.
So hold on, I got some help. I got some help.
Okay,
ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage tonight, and I'm gonna let him introduce himself because there ain't no other way to introduce himself but himself. Here we go.
One of the toughest things any man has ever done is turn down a nice piece of willing, steaming ass piece of pussy.
Is get into some nice, soft, pillowy piece of ass.
All right, man. Art Payne is in the building tonight, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, Art Payne? How are you tonight, my brother?
Happy Friday. Is there any way I can back out of those goddamn comments?
Hey, you gotta stand on it, man. You gotta be like,
man, back to you, bro. I'm saying this. We agree that if a woman was in a relationship, I'll give you that. She in a relationship, it worked out bad, he's abusive. Anything can happen, right? And then she moves on a year later, 6 months later, whatever. And she ends up with somebody else. Okay, we'll give her that. I'm talking about the women who say, you ask her, baby, how many men you been with? And she say 30. And you say, baby, well, how many of them you in a committed relationship with? She say 2.
Well, no, see, I don't shame women on their body count. Like I never asked a woman that. I didn't even know
you don't have that problem. That's your wife ain't like that.
Hello, but listen. This is what I want to say, right? Because I believe this. I believe hoes lose value, and I believe wives gain value.
Well, define hoe though.
All right, a hoe is typically somebody that's a cheap date that give it up for free. Or for a low cost, right? A cheap date.
Yeah.
Typically, a woman who gives up the coochie fast, right? I truthfully and honestly think that those are hoe tendencies. They might not want to register as a hoe yet, but they listen. And that nigga, if he bought you some Kool-Aid and Hennessy, and you came over there to Netflix and chill, you might qualify for that hoe status. That's just the truth, right?
Hey man, listen, bro. Listen. Look, I want to pull this up in the chat for you real quick. Somebody had something to say. He said, you asking a stepdad to BMU, he don't know no better.
That's cool.
Trey, if you want to come on up here, man, you can. He here.
Yeah, that's the thing with Trey. Trey said that based on his experiences and can't find the woman he want, he got all the credibility. I guess. I guess. Listen, anybody. It's one thing when a man knocked me, and he got the results that he's looking for in life. I'd be like, cool, that makes sense. But when you knock me and you complaining, sound like you might need to be listening and stop knocking. But that's just my opinion. I ain't got no problem with Trey. Trey know he get this, folks.
Trey said, I could have accepted a baby mama anytime.
Yeah, and I could have made $1 million anytime. I could have stopped smoking weed. You ever heard a person? I know a lot of addicts in my family. They say I could have stopped smoking weed when I want to. And you know what them niggas still do? DMU smoking weed. They still smoking weed. Like, listen, I get it. Listen, everybody always they lie and say what they could have did. Right?
Now he came back hard and said, "Step dummy." He said, send the link. He coming for your email. You ready? You want to log off?
I'm about to log off anyways. I told you I got a meeting in 3 minutes.
Okay.
So whatever he gonna say. Yeah, I got 3 minutes. I'm coming back though. I'll be home right after this appointment.
Okay. You finna get off right now?
No, I say you want me to stay for 2 minutes so he can speak his piece. I let men get that smoke off their chest. It's relieving, man. It take the stress off of them.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah,
all right.
So
the link is in the chat.
I even mute so he can say what he want to say.
And you know you got JT in the back too.
Yeah. He I'm waiting on him to come up. He'll be up in a minute.
Yeah, I got 2 minutes for him to say whatever he want to say. The crazy part about it, you know what I don't understand before he get up here?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if I agree with you, BMU, or disagree with you. People gonna have smoke for me because I'm the man. We've been up here agreeing.
Yeah.
I actually ain't even saying nothing crazy. Based on what you said, Trey got a personal issue with me.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what that should. But I'm in mute 'cause I want him to get it off his chest so he can feel
his personal issue is with you.
I don't know. I think he just mad that he mad because I do it my way and I don't listen to niggas who ain't got the results like him.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Trey's in the building. Trey, did you have something you want to say to E-Man real quick? You can jump right in there. Go ahead.
Yeah. First of all, if the results are that you had to accept somebody else's saved game, then those aren't results. You're literally picking up where somebody else left off. That's not results. The fact of the matter is that you have no credibility, and I don't have a personal issue with you because I don't fucking know you. I don't care to know you. I just know that the shit that spews out of your mouth is limited because you accepted a woman who brought her baggage with her. That's what I know. I know that for a fact because you told me that. So here's the thing. On your topic, BMU, this is how this goes. If you didn't marry your wife as a virgin, you poly. Everybody poly. We all share the same women. Whether you agree with that or not, that's the truth. If you didn't get her as a virgin, if you aren't the only man she slept with, we are all sharing the same woman. She is yours and the Y is silent. Plain and simple.
You know,
Nigga. Don't want to act like this, but I've said this before and I mean this, BMU.
Trey, you're going to make niggas sick, man. You're going to make niggas sick, Trey.
Last guy to fuck your wife. A lot of husbands aren't even the last guy that was inside of their own wife. They don't even realize that.
You know the funny. All right, so you know,
Trey, you're gonna make a lot of niggas sick tonight.
I thought we had to respond. So listen.
Okay, go ahead, you man.
Before I go, because I want to make sure Trey, I want to make sure I keep my earpiece in because I want to hear all the wisdom to come from broken Trey, right? From broken relationships. But the first thing is, when I listen to what he said, you got see if you listen. Yes, sir. Hold on, bro. I thought we get a chance to respond. Is that not what we do over here? Oh, he just get to talk. Oh, he get to talk over me. So we ain't gonna have no. We not gonna have nothing. We look. Okay, I can just leave it.
Do not.
I got something to do.
I would love to have you tonight. You'll be the peace in the storm tonight, Mo Love. You'll be the peace in the storm tonight. He left. Yeah, he left.
You can't marry a broken woman and talk shit, bro. Like, come on. If I wanted to get married, I got 2 kids. If I wanted to get married, BMU, I could have. I spent 8 years in the military. Everybody get married in the military. Everybody do. I chose not to. I am not that stupid to get married. I'm sorry. No disrespect to y'all. I'm just not that stupid. I'm not going to make that decision.
So can you give us the concept? Can you give us the concept again, please? That's going to have so many men with their hand on their forehead tonight, sit on the end of the bed. You said she's yours, but the Y is silent.
The Y is silent. We all sharing the women. We all sharing the women.
So you believe in the term, it's not your woman, it's not your pussy, it's just your turn.
Entertainment career fields. Take a look at the entertainment industries. Take a look at all. If I'm wrong, Tell me they don't pass around the same women all around. They just keep passing around the same women. And we do it on a
BMU, why you think that's crazy, man?
No, I don't think it's crazy. I'm just saying he's going to have a bunch of men tonight. He's going to have a bunch of men looking at their women in the bed like this tonight.
This shit is not really. Most fucking men already know if your woman had any man before you, you can't really say, I mean, if you ain't marrying a virgin, I don't think it's a big deal, as big a deal to men that their women had fucked somebody else before.
No, you's a lie.
That's bullshit.
Did you watch the show last night?
Every fucking man, wait a minute. Every man I know,
they're lying to you.
Fucking man I know. It's only a few guys. Wait a minute, BMU. How many motherfuckers do you know married a virgin? How many? How fucking many men do you know married a virgin? And today, get the fuck out of here.
Okay. But I'm saying that just because they didn't marry one don't mean they don't think about them niggas plowing their women out before.
I didn't say they didn't think about it. I'm saying most men are oblivious to the fact that the woman has sucked some fucking dick before. Just think about it. I mean, just think about it. I mean, we make a big deal of it.
I love this topic. This is going to be amazing.
Listen, there's a difference between a woman who's had sex before and a woman who's lost it. We're not talking about porn stars. We're not talking about fucking.
So you don't think women are close?
I'm saying listen, BMU, just argue the fact. How many men you know have married a woman who haven't had sex before? How many? How many virgins have you had? How many virgins? Listen, if you're a sexually active man, how many virgins have you had? I mean, before I got married, I had one fucking woman who was a virgin. I didn't even know. And I didn't know it until she was like kind of like whimpering after we had sex. And I said, God, I was that bad? And she said, no, you don't know? I said, no, I don't know. She said, you're my first. One. And that was 1984.
Well, we got some listen, we got some virgins that have been on this show before. Right? Mr. Bennett married a virgin.
How many? I'm saying.
I'm thinking. What's the girl's name? The Blossoming Ebony, who was on the show last night. She was a virgin when she got married.
Well, that's good.
It's a bunch of them. Coach K was a virgin.
Well, so we're taking everybody's word for it. Okay.
Well, okay, yeah.
But even that, we're talking about you can't even get past one fucking hand.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So the vast
like I said,
what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna stop here. The only point I'm trying to make is that I think men make too much of the fact that women have had sex partners before. It doesn't really crush us that much. It just doesn't.
Now, hold on. Now, let me ask you this question. I'm going to play devil's advocate tonight. Let me ask you this question. It does not crush you because she's had 3 consistent partners? Or does it not crush you that she's had 2 relationships that she was committed to and the other nigga she just fucking around with?
Well, here's my say.
What is it? Because R-Pain, you was on the Titanic. You helped build the Titanic. So you
asking a question or what?
Okay, go ahead, nigga.
No, so I agree with you. I mean, the degrees matter. There's layers to it.
Thank you.
The key we want to know is can she bond to you? Does she have any bonding hormone left? Does she have any fucking what you call it? What we call it? Grace? Not grace. Any kind of what's that word? Virtue. Does she have any virtue left? Right? There's a difference between a woman and no virtue. I mean, we got this layers here. Because the reality is the reality, right? I mean, I'm not trying to indict any fucking woman, but I want to know from the men, how many of you motherfuckers have turned away a woman, married her even, who never had sex before?
Ooh.
How many? I mean, it's just bullshit.
Hey,
I mean, when I got married,
hold on. What's the question?
Have
turned away a woman? You mean turned down a virgin?
No. I'm just saying I would turn down a virgin. I'm just saying.
I'm asking you to repeat the question. How many of us men have done what exactly?
No, how many men have turned down a woman because she hasn't been, because she's not a virgin? There's a lot of men. There's a lot of men asking women to marry them.
I have. For marriage, I have.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, there you go.
There's no way in the fucking world I will ever sign up for marriage knowing that another man was in there.
So you're never gonna. Okay, so you're not gonna get married unless she was a virgin. Okay, that's on your criteria list.
My wife. Huh? There's no way I can marry that, bro. Sorry.
So do they need to change? So hold on. So Trey. So you're saying they need to change the vows?
Trey is not the average dude.
Listen. I don't know if the vows need to be changed. I think that men need to stand 10 toes down and stop being so accepting of female bullshit.
I don't disagree.
That's what I think.
I don't disagree.
I think men are weaker now than they have ever been. They don't stand for anything. They're afraid that if they say no to a woman, that means they'll never have sex ever again, even though there's an abundance of women out here just basically giving away the coochie
years. I mean, stepdad, you think stepdaddies are bad now? Back in my day, every fucking dude was a stepdaddy. Right? The greatest generation, the fucking the silent generation, the fucking baby boomers who everybody fucking hates collectively. And you know, that's back when there were so many people with stepdads and stepmoms back then. They were still getting fucking married, and some of them were getting married till they died. So I'm just trying to put this shit in perspective.
Shout out to Coach Furry. Coach Furry, we're waiting on you. The link is at the top of the chat. If you need it, I'll send it to you. But let me know if you need it.
I agree with
how many men,
Trey. I mean, if you found a virgin, marry her.
Go ahead, Trey.
How many women? I mean, how many men were having sex with their wife right after they got married, and she was thinking about some other nigga?
Maybe a lot. Maybe a lot. I'm just saying.
See, this is my issue.
And Trey, you can't. And Trey, let me add to it. You can't do that thing that other nigga
did. Does she say it or just she's thinking? Is she saying it to you?
Listen, hold on, Trey. Let me add this because I know Trey gonna say something. A man knows. A man know when he in that pussy. He knows that. If he's competing with the next nigga, because the next nigga spirit right there with him. He knows.
These women carry the spirit and the nigga with every man they slept with. I don't listen. I tell my daughter's mom all the time, baby, you can't get rid of me. I'm inside of you. I'm in you.
Yeah.
I am in you, baby. Psychological warfare. You cannot escape me ever. You have my baby, I'm in you.
No, I agree with that. I do agree with that.
So hold on, R-Pain, but I have a question for you before you go. I'm gonna let you cook. I got a question. When you said, can a woman still bond to a man? Right. What do you think would prevent her from bonding? The count of the people, a certain amount of people, or she just disconnected from emotional bonding?
I think they're, just the women who disconnect from make sex can have sex like a man. I think they burn out the hormone. I think their capacity is overloaded. They have so many spirits. How many? If they could get up. Here's the one thing. Let's fix the dichotomy.
Yeah, go ahead.
A lot of guys say if you're fucking a chick, right, whether she's a virgin or not, you have a friends with benefits kind of thing. Who's the more likely to catch feelings?
She will.
All right. Why is that? She's had sex before. Why is she catching feelings with you?
Because she's created to bond with the person that she's having sex with.
There's women where that bond has broken. They can get up and wipe their pussy and walk out, and that's it. Then those women are broken. There's more and more of them today than back in my day. But it's a hormonal thing. When they're broken so much, like porn stars, they can have sex. It don't mean shit. It's a job. OnlyFans chicks. I'm not saying we want to cleave to them. They have their own set of problems because they have all those. But I don't know what else you're saying.
They telling you to preach, Pain. They say you preaching tonight, Doc.
I'm just trying to be real. I mean, see, Trey, you're not married, right? So you're the only guy who can actually say, I'm not going to get married because one of my criteria is that you have to be a virgin. That's fair. Well, you know what? You might as well get
I only think that it's fair in the sense of the responsibility of me as a man is to provide and protect you for the rest of your life. You got to give me something, baby. You got to give me something I can hang my hat on to say, here's the reason why I'm taking care of this woman. I'm taking care of this woman because
she's giving you something
to somebody else.
Right. And she's giving you something that she's never given
nobody
anyone
else has.
Right.
Right.
I got it.
But now I'm being asked, now in the modern age, we are, as men, are being asked to do the same traditional things that we did in the past by protecting and providing, but we're not getting anything for it. We're not getting anything to hang our hat on to say, well, no, I know guys. I know guys right now who have married women, and we look at them and go, bro, you know, we all smashed her. Yeah. And he's like, yeah, I know.
Right. See, and guess what? But you're right, because back in the day, if you our pain was there when they built the Statue of Liberty. Back in the day, when they had when a man wanted a woman, he would go and ask the father for his virgin daughter, and in return he would give him cattle or he would give him something of value because he knew in return he was getting something of value, and the value was in the blood she shed when he was the first man to enter her body. And so that's what. So back in the day, those men who provided and protected those women and went out and took care of those women, they went home every day. They were with those women because those women had value. Now you have women who have fucked half of. Let me finish. You got women now that they fuck half the population of Hawaii, and they want the same man that knocked at the door.
You guys are killing me, man. What you're saying is if she fucked one man, she doesn't deserve to be married.
Yes.
That's what you said. See,
yes.
Let's bring it down.
Yes.
So fuck the hoes. We'll say, but Trey, you can say that right now because you're not married. Every fucking guy I know who's married, everyone except a couple of it. What's his name? Fucking Mr. Bennett.
Yeah.
You know, maybe Anton Daniels, but nobody believes him anymore. About anything. So all I'm just trying to say, let's just give up. But how many guys? I have a whole big fucking peer group of men because I'm in a frat. A lot of them motherfuckers, I can't remember how. I can't remember one of them telling me their wife. We don't have these conversations. But I don't believe all their wives were.
Boomer, let me ask you a question, Boomer. How many women would go for this scenario? If I got with a woman and we were going to get married, and let's say we did get married.
Right.
And when I got paid, before I could do anything for our family, before I could do anything for her, I had to go and give money to every chick that I've ever smashed before her. Every chick I've ever smashed, I got to go get them some money. And she gets whatever's left over.
Right.
How many women you think would sign up for that? Probably less than 2% of women would ever sign up for that. They're not signing up for that because they don't want to share. The modern woman has asked us to share them. That's what they're basically saying.
That's not a good analogy.
It's perfectly okay if I have 30 bodies, 40 bodies before you get to me. That's fine. It's perfectly okay. You should marry me anyway.
Can we start from the beginning of your analogy? If you're that guy and you had to give a piece of your shit to 7 different women, the woman who has you now, she's going to fuck you just like anybody else. She's going to be with you because women don't have the same kind of angst of a man fucking other women.
Facts.
That's incorrect.
If you're that dude, she's not going to mind that you're going to break a piece off for these other honeys. They're not going to go crazy. If they want you,
a woman is not going to have sex with a man who's losing all his money because he's giving it to other women.
No, but I'm saying let's
that was the scenario. The scenario was
you didn't let me finish. If you're that guy and you could afford if you're that guy and you could afford to give all these other women money, the woman.
I didn't say he could afford it.
Well, if you don't have it, how are you going to give anybody any money?
Listen to the scenario again, because you decided to put some extras in there. Listen to what I'm saying. When he gets paid from his job, he has to give a portion of his money to women that came before her. The women he smashed.
No, I hear you.
He had sex with. He's got to pay them before he can bring any money into the household. How many women you think are signing up for that?
And I'm saying that there'll be more than you think. I think there more. In that very scenario, depending on what kind of guy you are. But you're saying in revert, you're saying that why should you listen? I don't argue with you. I'm not arguing about you whether you want a virgin or not, or any man who wants a virgin. They can stand on that. I don't think they should accept a woman who's not a virgin. I didn't say that. If your priority is this chick has to be clean from the top, I'm all for it. You can find one, great. I'll go to the fucking wedding. I might even pay for the motherfucker.
You're not finding one today. You're not finding a virgin today. You can figure it out. That's right.
That's all I'm saying.
Which is why I'm not married.
So a lot of men have acquiesced to the fact that they're not. They don't have to marry a porn star. You don't have to marry a whore, because what's more important to us, whether she had another dick or not, is whether she embarrasses you in front of your peers and the men you respect.
What?
Come on.
You can put me, Trey, Coach Bird, Lost in Translation in a room together. We can all walk in the same gala together.
Right.
And we can smell the motherfucker in there. We can see the aura on the motherfucker who done fucked 55 niggas.
No, you see, y'all keep going to extreme. Let's just say we're all.
You can smell them, Trey.
No, hold on. DMU.
That's all right there.
Let's say all you brothers on the panel.
You can smell it on them.
Let me just say this. All you brothers on the panel, I respect all of you guys, right? Boom, boom, boom. I would feel some kind of way if you knew my woman was a stinking whore and I married her and brought her around you, because y'all be looking at me side-eye all fucking night, right? I wouldn't want to do that. I'd be embarrassed. Most men are more concerned whether their woman is an embarrassment, because everybody had to, if you go with a woman to a place and everybody knows her, she's hugging up on everybody, that shit is crazy. You know, she was sucking a couple of those guys, Johnsons. So I'm saying that's more important to you, right? Because she's embarrassing you. And most men I know have peers that they want their respect of, and some men that they might admire, somebody that you aspire to. And you don't want your woman to embarrass you. That's it. If she's a whore, she's going to embarrass you. Everybody knows she's a slut.
Yeah,
I'm saying because I think it's layers to a woman's sexuality. I mean, you know, that's what I believe. And I think we're not that weak. I don't think we're that weak that it kills us to know that somebody was fucking your honey before. I don't believe that.
Boomer, you are weak because you accepted it.
But it's not accept that's bullshit. I'm not weak because every man doesn't marry a virgin.
You're basically saying, Boomer.
I mean, you're saying every man who married every man who got married to a woman who wasn't a virgin is weak.
This is insane. Like this is the generational disconnect from the boomers to now and to the Gen Z. This is the disconnect because you guys are perfectly okay with being stepdaddies and shit and all that wild shit that y'all were doing. Like y'all were cool with that. Like this is insane to even hear. No man should ever enter into this type of lifetime contract knowing that another man had his wife
saying that no man should get married unless the woman's a virgin.
That's crazy to me.
No, it's not crazy.
This nigga giving visuals.
No. My point is, you're saying that no man should be married unless if you're saying no man should be married unless the woman was a virgin. That's what you're saying.
Yes, stand on it.
Yeah, I'm saying that that's not the reality of the world.
I die on this hill.
No, I hear you. I'm not. We're in violent agreement, but that's not the reality of the world.
Women are not like men. They cannot sport fuck. I have had sex with women and walked past them down the street and didn't even fucking remember them. Don't know their names. Couldn't tell you where it came from because I don't fucking remember. Women cannot do this shit. They can't play the same game we play.
I didn't say they could.
So then the standard needs to be from men. If you want a ring, you need to have kept your chastity intact. If you refuse to do that and you want to be out here throwing your ass from the window to the wall, you don't get a ring. Plain and simple.
It really does sound good.
Okay, hold on now. We got Coach Ferg finna come in here. I know him and Art Payne finna be on each other's side. I don't know what loss in translation gonna be. I'm confused. But hold on. But I'm gonna say this real quick too, though. I'm gonna say this real quick, and Trey probably gonna throw the camera down the hallway. Listen, we also have to consider. We're considering tonight polygamy. We have to consider there's a lot of women out there, AKAs, deltas, all these different women who have been in multiple relationships with men. But I'm looking here on ChatGPT, and ChatGPT just said 25% of all women, married and unmarried, have at least had one same-sex partner in their lifetime. Now, I want to consider. Hold on. Now, I want to consider this.
That number's high.
If that's the point, if 25% are secretly and or been with a woman in their lifetime, and they fuck a whole bunch of niggas, I don't understand why they won't accept polygamy. If you're a man and you're a wife and you in his life, you've already had all the dick. So now you don't want to munch on the pussy no more either. So basically, ma'am, if you come into this polygamous relationship, you've already had penis, so you got me, and you've already had coochie before. You're used to this. So let's go ahead and make this work. What's the problem?
You're doing that thing again, BMU. We talked about this before, that whole making sense shit. Me and you had this conversation that you can't be coming onto Al Gore's internet with your logic and your rationale and making sense. You can't be doing all that.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's not acceptable around these parts. No, I completely agree with you. And having had dated women who had girlfriends before I dated them, it makes perfect sense to me. It's logical to me to say, well, why can't we just put this thing together? We go get 2 more chicks. We have a big family. We just rock out. We just let this thing just work. You'll have some help around the house. Everybody can contribute to the pot. Everybody can be happy. We can raise one big family. But they, for whatever reason, the modern women don't see it because there is a level of selfishness that comes along with being a modern woman. And that means that I am not going to share my man with anyone.
But hold on. And that's another point. I'm not sharing my man with nobody. But you shared your pussy with everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
So you can't share me, but nigga shared you. And female shared you. I don't know. Trey, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna get up off this. I'm gonna stay neutral tonight.
Let me tell you, they say Gen Z.
Like Payne telling us to accept the fact that she been throwing that ass around for years and marry her.
If you could throw that ass for a football, if you could throw that ass for half a soccer team, you could throw that ass for one man and one woman in the polygamous relationship.
I'm just saying that's how it is. But they say that 48% of Gen Z women, so one survey reported that 48% of Gen Z women haven't had sex with anybody. So you got to go younger.
Bullshit, you're crazy.
That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at AI.
You better be glad. You better be glad I can't get Dr. You better be glad.
Hey, what you looked that up on Grok?
Trey, he better be glad I can't get Dr. Nkumbe on his phone. Dr. Nkumbe will come on here and tell you to your face that he does this for a living. He talked to these young girls who are sexually active. He said that I'll never forget it. I got the show. I'm going to replay it one Thursday. He said in his office, the statistics show that between the age of 12 and 16, girls have had at least 5 bodies already. 12 to 16. So by the time they get 40, what we looking at, Trey? By the time they get 40, what are we looking at?
Over 50. We're looking at over 50.
Well, so the other thing that I'm looking at, it says virginity index between 25 and 26. The analysis shows that 7% of women aged 22 to 34 are virgins, up from 5% in 2013 to 2015.
Now, I do want to shout out to all the women who are holding their chastity and not allowing any penetration, and you're waiting for your husband. Shout out to you.
Shout out.
But we're going to give them props.
Nah, ain't no shout out. Ain't no shout out. Because you know what they doing? They beating that thing to death with a rose and killing themselves.
So you say they can't win. If they had a sexual orgasm,
so they done zap themselves to death. They done zap themselves to death. Okay, hold on. Coach Ferg, what you got to say, Coach Ferg?
I understand Trey. Trey already said he gonna be a slut for life. You know what I'm saying? He gonna that's how he gonna move.
It can't be sluts.
But well, whatever you're gonna do, you're gonna have to pay like you weigh at some point. And just to the whole thing, right? These numbers and things, by age 21, 95% of America, regardless of weight, have had claps and cheeks. By 21st birthday, most people in the modern era since welfare, everybody been fucking. Your grandmamas was fucking, your aunties, your mamas.
I just said 12.
But what I'm saying is, it applies to both men and women. Y'all wasn't virgins at 16, 18, 21. Y'all was out here fucking too. What we talking about?
But hold on. Well, Coach Ferg, I'm going to interrupt. I'm going to push back on that. Men and women are different.
I understand it's different, but you was having unsolicited sex, though.
Well, I'm saying, but it affects us. It affects us different.
Yeah, but
right, because most men be perverted out by the time they 30 years old. How they look at they so focused on getting the booty that they ain't saving no money.
I want you to shut your ass up. Let me tell you why. Because the other day you said every trauma that a woman is experiencing in this life is because of the head of a penis.
I agree. I said that 1,000 times, and I believe that.
And I agree with you.
You dying on that hill, Boomer? You dying on that hill?
Every single woman that you talk on these fucking anywhere, just pick any video you want. When they talk about trauma, it always leads back to a man's penis or a man's dick, period. Every single one. Go on TikTok right now.
So where do most men's trauma come from?
We don't have trauma the same way. We don't have trauma the same way.
They mama.
Hey, listen, Coach Berg, I have not heard one man say, God damn it, I got too much pussy. I haven't heard one man ever say that.
They crying because they can't get none.
No, that's a different kind of trauma. We ain't talking about incel.
Well, hold on. You didn't read that statistic, Coach Ferg. Coach Ferg, you didn't read that statistic. They're saying that men not even fucking right now. These niggas not fucking. They're home they're not fucking.
But hold on, BNU, because this is a statistic that is often overlooked. Majority of men over the history of time have not had sex. The majority of men over the history of time have not reproduced. So this idea that men aren't having sex, it wasn't like there was a point in time where 90% of men was clapping cheeks and then we had some sort of precipitous drop off. That's not how it goes. Majority of men live their entire life maybe having 1 to 2 partners their entire life and never having children.
Right. Yeah, because every interaction they have is a job interview. Lost in translation, what's up?
What's up, Lost?
What's happening, y'all?
Eating Indiana Jones, you niggas tonight.
Listen, the numbers don't add up, man.
What's up, JT?
If you look at the numbers, they say that 30% of guys are virgins. You know what I'm saying? But 70% of the women having babies. Somebody lying.
Wait, stop. Lost. Hold on. We talked about this, Lost. We had a show about this.
Yes.
Remember I told you what my sister-in-law said? My sister-in-law that works at the hospital, she said 15% of the niggas are getting 45% of the women pregnant. She said, you know how many women that came in here and had STDs from the same man?
Yeah.
They all mention the same man. They in different rooms, don't even know each other. How many women are pregnant by the same man they don't know?
You know, the sad part about it is this, I know it's true. It's because people will tell the truth on themselves without even knowing. Mm-hmm. Remember this past summer, the little T app came out and a whole bunch of women was talking about, are you sleeping with this guy? And there was like talking about this dude, giving him like a Yelp review. You know what I'm saying? His backstroke went all this and that, and he ran off and left me. That's because they sleeping with the same dudes. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, what's a guy to do, man? With these young guys that's virgins trying to find a wife that's a virgin, it ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You might as well pick through the scrap heap. You know what I'm saying? One of them type of things.
So you're telling men that they need to start coping with the fact that they're going to be with a woman who has who has a board of education inside of her.
Well, either that or have to draw a line in the sand. You know, they're going to draw a line in the sand, man.
Trey, you like that one, Trey? You can have that one for free.
Come on, Trey.
Yeah, that's pretty good, BMU. But here's the thing: even if they only had a couple of relationships, that don't mean. Listen, this is the part I don't understand about like men. Like, and I oftentimes wonder how many women you actually.
He froze.
Look at God.
He froze up. Oh, damn it.
With the devil.
Coach Bird said, "Look at God." JT, what's up, baby? What you got to say, JT? I know you ain't got the bullshit that boomer we're talking about. Trey, you froze up. Hold on, Trey. Go ahead, Trey. What you about to say?
Straight up.
No, I'm just simply saying. If she had 3 boyfriends her entire lifetime, like say she was in 3 serious relationships, do you know how much sex she's had? Like, do you know how beat up that coochie is?
Or how many hours?
Just from them 3 dudes?
Yeah, that's a lot of hours.
Bruh, when I was in relationships, I thought I had unlimited access. Like, I can get it whenever I want now. Like, so she's been with 3 dudes, 1 in high school, 2 in college, and then you come across her at 25, 26. That thing is roast. That thing is Arby's roast. It's cooked. Okay. It's done, bro.
Well, hey,
and pain is like,
we got me.
Let me ask you a question.
So just marry her anyway.
Hold on. No. Wait. So you got women. Hold on. So Trey, you got women, hoes. Women who are hoes are considered cars with a lot of miles. Women who have been in 2 or 3 relationships are boats, because boats don't have miles; they have hours. So the women who are in relationships who let niggas beat it up all the time for years and years and years, they're boats. But the other women who went from nigga to nigga that say, hey, I ain't in a committed relationship, I'm just gonna throw this pussy as long as I can. They're cars. Okay, I got it.
Boats and hoes, BMU.
Boats and hoes. Yeah.
I mean, okay, so Trey, let me ask you this. What you're saying really
I like it.
Let me put it this way. And I don't disagree with what you're saying. So you have maybe a collection, maybe you have one woman that you know that no matter what she's doing, you can go down and bust her down. Right? And even an old fossil like me probably has a few back there, right? So you're saying, though, and this is fair, that your woman, if she's not a virgin, might have somebody who could walk in there out of the clear fucking blue, right? No matter what you think your relationship is, and bust it down. I mean, that's a legitimate fear. That is a legitimate fear for marrying a non-virgin. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. But so many men over the years has done it. No, because like I said, I don't know too many men who've married virgins.
Okay, hold on. But
you gotta just hope that your woman doesn't have a guy out there that when you're stroking her, she's thinking about that motherfucker.
Right. And that's why I call those haunted houses. Those women are haunted houses, because when you in there, those spirits are flying around everywhere.
So remember when you had Beachy up here, and I told
Coach Bird, you can have that one for free too.
We were talking about Beachy. I said about the virgin. I said the one thing I do know is that no matter what and no matter where she is, she remembers who I am.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I remember every other nigga she smashed is saying the same shit. You know how many guys are saying that to her?
No. I'm saying, but no, they might forget about, if they have 100 guys, they forgot about the 99th. But they never forget about the first.
No, yeah.
Never forget about the first.
No,
they don't forget. They don't
forget about the first.
They don't know.
They don't forget none of them.
That's not how this works.
Yeah,
these women have, listen, if you get a chance to go on a modern woman's phone, go into her notes app and go look at her list of men she's had sex with. There are detailed reports on every single man. He had a stroke. They give him a star rating. Tell me I'm lying. They give him a star rating. They tell you, like, they don't forget these.
Trey gonna have niggas deleting themselves.
Just sitting here, you as a man, you doing the right thing.
He's gonna have 5 suicides after this.
You out here pouring out your heart to this fucking woman, and meanwhile, she's looking at her phone going, damn, if I could just get back to Big Dick Ronnie, because Big Dick Ronnie used to just put me through the mattress, and that's what I really want right now.
So she
trying to marry this woman.
This motherfucker got married, man. I gotta take a star away from him. He's such a fucking lame.
Shout out to the star. Y'all ruining that shit.
And, hey, Coach Ferg, can you just imagine? Like, I ain't saying about up here particularly. I'm just saying, just imagine you in there for real, and you really think you doing something. In the back of her mind, she's forcing her body to come to the thoughts of Big Dick Willie.
Y'all overthinking this shit too goddamn much, man.
JT, hold on, JT. But I said this the other day.
Like 8 suicides.
Yeah, you're right, Barface. I said this the other day. Somebody asked me this question. Hey, how do you know about what these women be thinking? I said, because I'm around my whorish ass sisters, and I'm around my whorish ass cousins, and my whorish ass aunts. I remember my aunt told my woman this. She said, hey, this was years ago. She said, hey, baby, listen, if you ever need anything on the side, this is what she said. Tell him you going to the mall, park your car at JCPenney and get in the car with your nigga. If he come looking for you, he'll see the car at the mall parking lot. That's what she told her. Listen, I've heard my cousins say when they want a nut and the nigga really ain't stroking it like the last nigga, she said, when we put our mind on that nigga that we fucked before and the attraction that we had to him. So basically these spirits, nigga, they can summon these spirits. And my cousin said, well, I'll think about that nigga before me that was throwing that dick on me, and it makes me calm, and it'll make my good guy that I'm with now feel better.
So Black Man, this is where the term manifest came from. This is where so many women use manifest and shit.
They said, look, nigga, you in the bed pumping your ass off, and she like, oh my God. Then all of a sudden she close her eyes and be like, big dick, baby.
Run
Hey, BMU, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Have you ever been in a situation where she's actually called you another name?
Oh, motherfucker, you guys did.
I ain't never done. I ain't never had that trait. Now I will say this though: if you look up, hold on, I don't want nobody to hurt themselves tonight, men. If y'all really don't have no backbone right now, or y'all really don't have no armor around y'all emotionally, y'all need to just turn us off.
You need to get off.
Can you imagine? Because Trey gonna have to kill herself. Can you imagine? And she on, you look up at her. And she got her head flipped all the way back and her eyes closed, and she doing this here, and she ain't paying no attention to you. She thinking about me.
Ronnie.
Can I make an apology real quick?
Go ahead.
I want to apologize to all the ladies. If I ruined you for the next dude that you dated, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Coach Ferg, your yellow ass. You fucked a lot of women up. Let's say this right now.
I ain't gonna say that. I'm just saying if the description, like Trey said, I do apologize because the dude that came up behind me,
yep, exactly.
He might be suffering, but I do apologize in my younger days. I apologize. So,
hey, Trey, hold on, Coach Ferg. I'm getting your ass.
BMU ultimately.
Hold on, Trey, just a second, Coach Ferg. So, how many men right now sit in their truck in their driveway because they wife still got a connection to you and she ain't got one to him?
I don't know. I couldn't even
plead the fifth. That's another word for saying I plead the fifth.
I don't know.
Trey, maybe you got up in that thing, Trey, and you made her body do something that ain't never been done again. And she think about you every day that she can't get that feeling no more. Trey used to put my ankle by my ears.
Listen, I know a woman right now. Girlie was pregnant with another man's baby. And she was on my line. I'm trying to explain to y'all, when they get what they want, they cannot let it go. When she get a motherfucker that can hit that, they ain't even got to hit the bottom. You just got to make her feel good, like Holly Berry and Monster. You could just make her feel good. I'm telling you, they do not let you go, bro. This woman was married and was.
But
he was talking cash shit, and I'm like, yo, you have a husband. You got to chill out. She's like, yeah, but you don't understand. It's not really like that. And I need this, and this will keep me under. My entire time I was stationed in New Jersey, JT, I was smashing a married chick.
Damn.
The entire time I was there.
Trey.
She didn't give two shits, bro. She didn't care.
Pull the car over, Trey. Pull the car over. Let me tell you this. I told baby this. I said, hey, listen, I work with a dude named Craig. Shout out to Craig Jackson. I think he in Dallas now. He moved from Louisiana here, I think. Shout out to him. He married. But I'm going to tell his story. Listen, Craig used to come to work. His main goal tray. He said, all you married niggas out here. He said, I can't stand you married motherfuckers. He said, and every day I'm gonna prove to you niggas that these bitches are not loyal in y'all marriages. And I said, man, dude, stop playing, bro. He said, let's go to the store. So I worked at a car dealership. Across from the car dealership was a Subway. So we'll go to Subway, buy drinks and shit, go back over to the car dealership. Well, there was a girl working there. She was pretty too, boy. Had a wedding ring on. He said, hey, baby, what's up? And she said, She said, I'm married. You don't see this ring? He started laughing. We walking back to the thing. I said, yeah, boy, I told you can't get them all. He said, you was with me. He said, just give me a minute. I said, all right, whatever. That nigga came to me 7 days later, pulled his phone out and showed me a video of her sucking his dick. And guess what? He was fucking her for a minute. And after that, he showed me a video of him and the dude I work with named Sean running the train on her.
That's disgusting.
And sending her back to her husband, nigga. Hey, listen, I learned so much watching Craig, bro. Craig used to break these married hoes down. He'll sell a married couple a car and fuck that man's wife, and they come back to pick their plates up, and they giving each other the goo-goo eyes while he putting a damn plate on the car. Bro, I haven't seen it.
Look, right after single moms are the easiest to get. But right after single moms are married women. I'm telling you from experience. Married women are easy to get because in most cases they are fucking miserable. In most cases they don't like their husband. And I'm gonna tell you what it really is on some real shit. It's not that the dude is a bad guy. In most cases, the dudes are good guys. You know what it is? She want to get fucked. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm gonna be honest with you. She want to get put through a fucking mattress, bro. Like for whatever reason, something has the spark is gone. And he's not doing what he would normally do. There's a missing layer of masculinity, like dominance, that he's missing. And that's what she's really seeking for. So she really wants somebody to pull her hair and smack her ass. And these women will cheat. Remember, Kevin Samuels revealed a lot about the cheating statistics and showed that women cheat just as much as men do in marriages. Because for a long time, the rhetoric is that it was men who were doing majority of the cheating. But it actually revealed that no, we're kind of cheating on each other at the same amount of time. I'm telling you what I know. Married women are gettable. And I believe your homeboy doing it because I've seen guys who are taller than me, much better looking than me. I have seen them work, bro. Especially when I was in the military, I've seen them work. And I'm like, yo, he gonna have her butt naked by the end of the night. I promise you. I'm like, nah, come on, dog. She married. I'm like, that don't mean shit. He gonna have her. He gonna get her to watch.
And I'm gonna say this real quick, and JT can cook. Look, I was listening to the Rick and Smiley Morning Show about 3 years ago, and on my way to work, and a lady called in, and they were talking about the subject was that women cheat more than men. The lady said, they said, "What's your name?" She said, "I want to remain anonymous." They said, "Okay, cool." He said, I do believe that women cheat more than men. And they said, "Give us your story." She said, "I work in corporate America." She said, "My husband is amazing. He makes great money. We have beautiful children. We have a beautiful home. We don't want for nothing. We both work. We both do, we do everything together." She said, "But a younger man at my job gave me some attention." And she said, "My husband did nothing wrong, but I found myself in the hotel with this man having sex with him frequently. Only because he was younger and more interesting and looked better than her husband, she was giving him that pussy." And guess what she was doing? Going right back home, packing a suitcase, going on family vacations with her kids and her husband. And when her husband fucking her, who you think she thinking about? Go ahead, JT.
Damn. That's disgusting.
We cooking tonight.
So, did you guys get off of the title? What the title was?
Listen, hold on. I got a cousin right now that's a hoe in the chat. Listen, my cousin Albert right here. I know. I ain't gonna put your business out there, Albert. I know you've been delivered. But this nigga here, this is my cousin. He done ran through so much pussy, authorized and unauthorized pussy. You gotta keep this. You gotta keep your hoes, your bitches from Albert, because Albert gonna put the dick up in them. I tell you.
That's Albert.
Yeah, that's crazy right there. Some nigga name. Who's the nigga you been fucking?
I remember we was in school. Albert was fucking the damn mamas. I said, damn, Albert, you fucking the mamas.
Yeah, that's an annoying fucking name right there. Albert.
It do be niggas named like Albert.
Yeah.
Look, you see him in the chat? Look in the chat. Look what he just said. He just gave you his nickname back in the day. Look, they called him what? Big Dick Woods. That's my cousin. That nigga
wasn't no dudes calling that nigga that.
No, ball. Nigga, he was fucking people mama's nigga. What?
Dude started that
Hell
shit.
yeah.
I was so glad that my mama was his cousin. I said, God damn, I don't know if I want around my mama.
Yeah, that's a I'll fuck your girl name right there, nigga. That's
Albert.
Yeah. That's
my
that
cousin
name right there.
Big Al will steal your girl.
He will fuck yo.
Yeah, he walk up in the room. Hey. Yeah, that pussy over with.
Big Al.
Yeah.
You gonna fuck your wife.
You know what's funny, man? JT, you know what's funny? In the chat, they talking about it's the type of women y'all hanging around. Who else we hanging around?
Look, let me tell you something. It's 2026, bro. We ain't going for that backhanded ass dumb shit y'all talking. It's the women y'all. Shit, we observe. Wait, hold on. Y'all know those hoes. This the craziest part about it. Y'all are best friends with them type of bitches. That's why y'all be trying to go on them girl trips at fucking Jamaica. They don't go on no good trips. They don't go on no good trips.
JT, hold on, JT, I'm gonna let you finish cooking. Pause. Before the show started, I got that video, and I'm finna send it to all y'all in a group text. It's 5 women on a girls trip. A Jamaican dude is standing in the corner. All the girls like, yeah, girl, who gonna do it? Who gonna do it? Oh, girl, you gonna do it? Who gonna do it? Ah! They all drinking, getting fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
One Jamaican dude standing right here, one standing over there. One of the girls on the girl trip got the Jamaican dude, just pulled his drawers down, pulled his dick out, just started sucking it right there in the lobby. Listen to me.
God.
In the lobby. Guess what our homegirl's doing? Oh, girl, you sucking that dick, girl. Suck it.
That's how the tape get out.
I'm finna send it to you right now.
That's how the tape get out.
My car pain fall out of his seat.
You know, her man getting the video.
Yeah.
You know,
I keep on saying that's when motherfuckers are still burying those fucking hoes, man.
Yeah.
Well, our pain, to be honest, they don't know.
They don't know. I'm just saying. The girls will suck dick and kiss you in your mouth when they get home. Hey, baby.
Oh God!
No.
You say her upper lip smell like musty balls.
You know what?
You playing football today?
These women who do this are like the most broken women. You know, I did a lot of my damage. Ward Memorial African Methodist Episcopal Church. That's where I did the majority of my damage. That's where I did a lot of my damage. Ward Memorial African Methodist Episcopal Church. I ran through them so much that my grandmother pulled me to the side and said, come here, Trey, let me talk to you for a second. You won't have to slow down because you're embarrassing us.
Yeah, that's why the church right now. That's why the church has been the veil has been lifted off of these churches, because this is where, if you want to look for the devil, you gotta look in the churches. That's where the motherfuckers been for decades.
Hey, let me get the super chat out. Hold on. Big Ant said, Trey ain't no player. Thank you for the $10 super chat, Big Ant.
Read my lips. You ain't no player.
And you know what the killer part about it is? They
ain't no player.
Listen, they keep saying, I don't know, it's the one y'all hanging around. Trey just telling you right now, it don't matter what side of the train tracks you going to. It ain't no better on either side of the track. Y'all just think y'all better. But guess what? There's a guy somewhere that knows better.
They know they ain't better.
He's keeping his lips shut.
Sitting in the corner, look.
Lost. They're trying to divert. They've been doing this shit for the past 9 years.
Ain't nobody thinking, man.
It's deflection.
JT, I heard a dude last week said, your bitch will introduce you to the man that she that she wants to fuck.
Yes.
That is true.
Facts.
No. Wait. Not the man that she wants to fuck. The man that she's already in. She used to fuck him. She's en route to fucking him. She already set that bitch up. And it's a nigga that do some shit, right? Because that's how she get to keep the number, right? That nigga doing some motherfucking plumbing. Pun intended. That nigga hanging drywall. This nigga is a mechanic. This motherfucker know how to do mortgages and shit like that. Yes, that's how that shit go. When these women sit there and talk about these are the women that y'all hang around, shut the fuck up. Just shut up. We ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe no more. Pause. But God damn it, all y'all hang around, or you might be. If you ain't hanging around the hoe,
You the hoe.
because you the hoe.
You the hoe.
And it's a lot of y'all. This is where we gotta put an end to this. Black man, let's show just a little bit of this one video, just to remind the people of how hoish a lot of these women are. Let me show you this right here, just for a little bit, y'all. I ain't gonna play the whole thing. I just want to play a little bit of it.
Don't hurt him, JT.
Okay.
This might sting a little bit for these hoes. It might sting.
All my cousins that's watching tonight, share this shit now, so we can get all the whole family here. By the time we got all them niggas in here,
you got to bring that question up. I know y'all see that question in the chat.
Which one? Oh,
We'll bring it up as soon as we finish this.
Yeah, start somebody if you see it. Oh.
Do I have 3? How about the same man? How many men? 3. You ever been married? No. Do you have any kids? So how many I have 5 children. How many men? 3. Actually, 50 Cent is my dream man. So if he could look like him and kind of act like him, I'll be good. Bartender, you have any kids? Yes, I have 5 sons. Really? 5 sons. All by the same man? No, all different fathers.
There you go, Trey.
5 men. Yep. Have you ever been married? No, I was engaged twice, but never married. Do you have any kids? Yes.
Miss Polly.
Do y'all know who the fuck that is right there?
Yeah, we know who that is.
6 kids.
Yo.
All by the same man?
Hold up. Sorry, Chris. Has anybody been keeping up with the count of children?
Yeah, but hold on.
That's what I said.
I did the count before. I think it was like 144 or something like that.
It was 144 kids and like 136 men, some shit like that. It was so close together. It was terrible. But I'm not gonna play the whole thing.
How many kids does she have, Miss?
6.
6. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Dang.
Oh, I am poly. I do have more than one partner, so I'm open to having another partner. Just
How
maybe.
many partners do you have right now?
I have 2 partners.
Oh, so girl, what you need a third one for?
Oh, I'm open to the experience. I'm just open to the experience to finding my I call it a pod. Finding my pod and building a life with those people.
You have lost your mind.
You have any kids?
Yes, I do. I have 8.
How old are you?
28.
You have 8 kids that you gave birth to, all by the same man?
6 of them are, and the other 2 have another dad.
And you have any children?
Yeah, I got kids.
How many kids do you have?
6.
You really have 6 kids?
Mm-hmm.
Are they all by the same man?
No.
How many men?
4.
Well, do you have any kids yourself?
I do.
How many kids?
4.
4 kids. And by how many men?
All of them got different daddies.
4 daddies. Do you have any children?
I have 3 children.
How old are your kids, honey?
12, 15, and 1.
Well, all by the same man?
No, 3 different men.
I don't even have to play it no more, dog.
What?
These
the women that are paying want the men to marry.
Exactly. Was like, don't put that on me.
No, yeah, I didn't say that, man.
Hold on. First of all, let's pause for a second. Parenthetically here. Did y'all get the video I sent y'all?
Oh, let me see some.
Check your phones.
You said
just take a moment of silence. Check your phones. Matter of fact, Trey, I don't know how to get it to you. They didn't kick you off every damn thing. I'm put Trey, goddamn, where your number at? Wait till y'all see this shit. Ferg, I'm gonna send it to you right now. My bad, I left you off the list.
Damn.
IG.
Who watching it right now?
No, it is IG or
a regular message.
I
no, you ain't. I ain't get it.
I can't.
I ain't get it yet. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. My bad.
I can't. I saw the thumbnail. Like I can't, bro. I can't. My eyes temple. I can't.
I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm about to watch this.
All that video proved, JT, we all poly than a mug out here.
Poly like a motherfucker.
Poly like a mug out here. That's my only argument. Like when I hear people talking this mess, I'm like, bro, we all sharing the same women. Like, get over it, bro. Just get over it.
Look at Coach Ferg. He was like, I can't believe it.
I ain't seen it to him yet. Coach Ferg, I got a new phone. Coach Ferg, what's the first 3 numbers of your phone number?
872.
Okay, yeah.
I'll text you. Well, if you got a new number, a new phone.
New phone. I got you. I'm finna send it to you right now.
That's crazy, man.
And this is all the boomers' fault. It's all our fault.
No.
Let me tell you something, man. There's always
JT, you watching JT?
Look at JT.
You see that girls trip? You see him? You see him, JT? And they talking about they want to go on girls trips.
JT over the bluff.
Yeah, I bet.
Double brown.
It's nothing. I'm laughing because it's nothing to blush about. Them scallywags. That's why he did it. They get finessed every time that they go to them goddamn funky ass countries.
They're in Jamaica.
Some dirty ass broke nigga. Rub nasty ass, whatever that nasty shit, that nasty soap they put on them and mud and shit. And then they gonna put their mouth on that Bonty Boys song and don't know. Oh my God, they are disgusting. That is the most disgusting shit ever.
Trey,
to
what
go
you on,
all
Trey?
the way on there. Oh.
I'm on X.
Okay, hold on.
Oh God. Oh yeah. Oh, you on the spot right there,
Oh,
Trey.
yeah, you on the spot. That's the jack on
That's
the
spot right there.
If you an X, you ain't got far to go.
Yeah, you on X. That's the.
Hey, that's it right there.
You in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
That's what he's getting his stats from. He's watching them old.
I got to look up my
You heard me,
look up my username. I don't even know what it is.
So this is the other thing about the two.
That's what's out here in these streets, man. You know,
So polygamy is marriage. Polyamory is everybody fucking everybody. Yeah. But they both have the evolution or the evolution of the definition has changed on both of them. That's why people are just saying poly now, because they're not by the original definition for neither one of them. Ain't no relationships going on. It's just a bunch of people fucking each other, broke as fuck, trying to be roommates so they all can chip in on paying that high ass fucking apartment note. That's all it is, rent. And then until somebody get jealous or some bullshit happen, because you can't tell me that if you're a man and this woman is saying that she is poly, that she still ain't gonna go just get some other dick that you don't know about. Get the fuck out of here. That was just a ploy for them to be able to fuck whoever the fuck they want to fuck, bro.
Oh, somebody put something in the chat that's gonna resonate with everybody. Where's it? Oh, here you go. RSVP89. He said you can get married and get tested every month. Cheaters use their sick days in PTO.
Damn.
Absolutely.
Ain't lying.
Hi, babe. I'm on my way to work.
PTO.
Yep.
I'm walking in the door and she clicking the damn hotel door. Tee.
Man, fuck all that shit. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm glad I'm at the age I'm right now because I really don't give a fuck.
Man, I hope we had a large drop, man. We had a large drop of people in the numbers tonight. I hope them one of the guys that jumped out the windows. Because Trey, y'all.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you what I know. There's a lot of married men out here. You're not the last dude to fuck your wife. I'm just telling you the truth. I know that's hard. That's a hard pill to swallow. It's just the truth, man.
So Trey, I don't think the younger dudes have a problem with that because they're not in relationships like that, right? Like you said, it's even worse now for the men, the young men, because a lot of these motherfuckers are not fucking, at least they're not fucking on a regular anyway. So them, it's like they're being climatized, if that's a word for what the society is. They're being, you know what I'm saying? It's like the society is this, they have to accept it. That's basically where that at. Now, when you start talking about niggas that's a little bit older, millennial, Gen X, them niggas care, because a lot of those niggas been in relationships for 15 years and they still ain't married abroad. Like, what y'all talking about? What we talking about? And, you know, and it's starting to be less and less and less. And when we start dying off, I don't think this shit is going to ever be what it is.
You know what, JT,
once all the boomers finish, once the boomers finish being on this earth, them stats going to look crazy than a motherfucker, bro.
JT, you know what's funny, man? I hear this part of the conversation all the time. Where
hey, Trey, this on you with a golf club?
The women always talking about fatherless homes.
Yep, okay. That's me.
Mm.
Women always talking about these fatherless homes. Well, that's because y'all sharing a man. That man had to go home to his other family, you know? You knew doggone well that man was married. You know what I'm saying? You know he wasn't your husband when you lay down and made him, baby. So stop complaining. You sharing, that's your position.
That's what that video actually shows. That they're not sharing a man. They're sharing men.
Man married, and you just gave it to him anyway. So stop complaining. Your kids gonna have to grow up without a daddy, or you going to lie to him and tell him your daddy died in the war, some foolishness like that, you know, and you had to call it a day. Ain't no sense in getting mad at the dude. It's on you. You let him do it, you know? And the killing part about it is the women are acting like we don't see them out here. Like we invisible. We know what y'all doing. We see you. We know what's going on. And I don't understand it, man.
Let's keep it a bean, though. The motherfuckers we calling out is the ones that we see. We calling out them cousins. Someone's calling out. If you got sisters, you calling their ass out too. A lot of motherfuckers is calling out their mama. So this is why it hurts so hard. But bro, it's 2026. Ain't nobody fucking around. This is some bullshit. It's been one after the next. This is the reason why you got so many goddamn women still trying to keep that old ass way of speaking. Because 3 years ago, and you still speaking that same dumb ass shit, that's old now. We ain't trying to hear that bullshit, diverting and all that shit. I'm sorry, like that one lady came up here last week. Talk about some, I'm sorry for you guys' experience with the type of women that you guys end up. I'm sorry for y'all. That's like a motherfucker going into a store, a Korean telling a black person, I'm sorry for your mother. That's how that shit sounds. You didn't have to come up here and say that, lady. You didn't have to come up here and say that. And then they get mad when we start cussing their ass the fuck out because we see the dumb shit that you're doing. We see it. And the sisterhood, and I'm going to say it again.
Well, first I watched that video and went down off camera.
JT, all you got to do is say, show us something different. And damn, you know what I'm saying? Show me something different. So that way I have a different experience. Show me something different. I dare you.
You're going to have to get a young woman and raise her up, bro.
Look,
these old hoes is done.
Gen Z and millennials got their own set of problems, right?
Hell
I agree with
yeah.
you on everything you said, JT, but Gen Z and millennials, well, your problem is that the only woman you had to choose from was probably a sex worker at some point in time. So she was either a sugar baby, or she was on OnlyFans, or she was a porn star, or she was doing something at some point in time. That's all they're gonna have to choose from. I told my son, I feel bad for you, kid. Because the truth is, more than likely, the chick you're gonna have to choose from probably had an OnlyFans at some point in time. Yeah. She probably was a sugar baby when she was in college at some point in time. She probably was a sex worker or a stripper or something at some point in time. These women have decided that it's perfectly okay to just prostitute themselves, and it's like, all right, and I'm still gonna find a husband. I'm still gonna find what I want. And it's like, I feel bad. I'm like, damn, all y'all do is gonna have to do such thorough background checks on your woman, and most of it's gonna be trying to scrub social media to find out if she was out here tossing that ass from the window to the wall for $7.99 a month.
Yeah. So Trey, I'm gonna say this real quick. I did find, and this is our pain, didn't want me to say this, but I'm gonna say it. Okay, Trucker, yeah, come on, man. Cam up, get on up in here. The link in the chat. We'll put it back down if you need it.
You know what, Black Man? Here's the thing, man. They talking all that trash in the chat. The link is right here.
Yeah, the link right there.
You can step right on up and defend these good women that you so speak of.
Now I want to put this out there.
Call us up. We can talk to him right now.
Right, because it's the boomer's fault. But listen, because I got our Payne's son on a video giving good advice. Listen to this.
Do men always circle back? So, like, how do you know if they've truly changed?
The question is, did you change? What about you makes you think the best you can do is last season's spoiled blessings? Some of y'all ladies, y'all so bougie, you don't even eat leftovers, but you would accept a leftover. Like, make this make sense.
Come on, Ace.
Make this make sense. And all I'm saying is, oftentimes you think this man is spinning the block because he wants you to come back in his life to give you a promotion.
Right.
No, sometimes he wants you back in his life to fill the same slot. The same slot. So why y'all think people changed? Go ahead, believe it if you want to. What man that ever came back in your life and said, I'm the same that hurt you? Not said one. So what I need y'all to do, is understand when somebody says, I've changed, I want to, that's because they think that's what you want to hear. Let me tell you something. A man that really changed will realize how he hurt you, how you deserve better, and won't get in your way of getting that. Every time that man texts you, he is interrupting your healing. He's trying to reappear and bring that same thing, and it's taking you further from your Mr. Right. And listen, I'm not saying that some people can't change. I'm just saying, why the you noticed? Why are you responding? Why are you looking back? Why are you going on his Instagram? Why are you going to his socials? If you gonna heal, if you gonna move forward, you need to move forward. And that means your access need to be quit letting men go in and out of your house. Either you're inside or you're outside, all right?
Now, I do want to say this. For Keisha Johnson, thank you for being here and supporting last night and tonight. I want to just give me a minute, y'all, guys. I want to do something real quick. Degrading. She said that I want to do this because I respect Keisha. So I want to look up the definition of degrading. She said that podcast about degrading women. I got this, guys. I got it. Causing someone to feel degraded or to lose self-respect, humiliating or disrespectful. Now, what I want to say about the degrading is, I think that we are spectators of women who have already degraded themselves. And we're only speaking on the degrading that's happening within themselves. Uncle Jeff had a great scenario. Uncle Jeff said, give me 100 women who have built a bridge together. That women cannot work together. And nobody, and I remember an older lady in my family says, nobody degrades or disrespects women more than another Black woman. And so when it comes to degrading, we as men are spectators. If some of this is bothersome to some men, where, damn, man, I can't believe that our women are like this. And you go down and you look at these different videos and you see these different women out dressed in, I'm degrading her by saying she looks like a slut, but she's not degrading herself for dressing like one. So degrading women would be, we're creating the atmosphere to destroy women. But what women have done is created their own destructive atmosphere for us to observe it, and we speak about it. Does anybody disagree with me?
Absolutely not.
Okay. So that's what, so it's not, they're
I've said it better myself, BMU.
Huh?
Here's the problem. Let me lay this on you, man. And I say this with complete sincerity. When women say stuff like that, you're not helping your sisters by not telling them the truth. You know, when you come up here and you defend bad behavior, it's not the fact that you're sticking up for that person. You're defending the bad behavior that they're representing. So you're actually condoning it. You're not helping them get to a point where where they'll be proud of their lives at the end of their lives, saying, you know what, I raised a beautiful family. You know what I mean? I was a productive member of society. You're praising them for doing things that's destructive, and someday they will look back on and be ashamed. Why are you aiding in their destruction? I think it's more love in telling somebody the truth than it is to lie to them just to make them feel good. And at the end of the day, if they're not proud of who they're going to be at the end of their life, then you've done them no favors. As a matter of fact, you've caused more harm than good.
Absolutely, I agree 1,000%. And then we have comments like low-key homosexuals, but we're not. You won't see any reaction from us because we know when we hold women accountable or we are observers of their degrading of themselves, we know this is the distraction tool used for men to hone in on the homosexual thing rather than to address the real thing in the room. And I think that we create moments where, oh, if I call these men gay, see, these men up here are confident in their sexuality. So if any man up here jumps stupid on you, they're not going to do that because we know that those are the tactics used to derail us from the accountability that the leader is supposed to have on women. So if you are a religious person, it's God over man, man over woman. And he didn't say man over woman. He said he gave us dominion. Dominion means authority over women. And it's our responsibility as men, because back in the day, this was a normal thing. Shame was a normal thing, right? Back in the day when a woman was out of line, she was shamed. Now the shame is digital. Back then, they pull you in front of the church and say, look at this slut, look at this whore. She's pregnant, don't have a husband. Shame was back. That's how they did it back then. Now it's digital. And now we're able to see women who don't even care. Women who, I just sent a video, I can't even play it on YouTube because I'll get kicked off YouTube forever. But there's a video of 5 black women on a trip together, finding a random man, pulling his penis out of his pants and giving this man head in a lobby of looks like a resort or a hotel, and her friends are videoing it and cheering her on. There's another Jamaican guy standing on the other side, and they say, can you believe this? And he says, I'm surprised. No, you shouldn't be. Our women have degraded themselves to the point when men see them now, men we just look at them in disgust. It's disgusting. And the good women out there, I'm going to shout you out. To the good women out there who are good women, keep being a good woman. This is not for you. I'm talking about the women who will put pink hair on, drop their bra a couple of inches so you can see a little bit of their nipples, have their ass out, had a BBL, got their teeth done, right? And got their breasts done. And they went from a 3 to an 8.5 on the Richter scale of fakeness. And now they want to get up here and call men homosexuals. They want to call men this and that. Ma'am, you are a Victoria's Secret mannequin. You're not real. You're built up, but I'm gonna get off of it because I know I can go on a soapbox here. I'm just saying, when you degrade yourself, you're the problem.
You know what? I take homosexual, the comment when black women call us homosexual, I take it as a compliment. Who exalts homosexuals more than black women do?
Exactly.
Black women put gay men on a pedestal. They vote for them. They vote for rights. They defend them. They march for them. You guys treat them well. So when you guys try to use that as an insult, it's not an insult anymore because of how you guys treat them. You guys treat them so well. They're the best friend. They're the buddy.
They're the bad bitch.
And Trey, don't forget, Trey, that they have new relationships that they've deemed lavender marriages. So lavender marriages are when heterosexual, women who are straight are marrying and or having children with men who are gay and they know he's gay. So calling us homosexuals basically puts us on your team.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So we got the point across. I agree with everything y'all say. But based on this conversation we're having tonight, I think we answered the question of whether polygamy is the missing link. Because if a single woman is fucked up, then 2 women got to be doubly fucked up, right? So what I'm saying is, how is that shit going to work? If I'm the guy and we're supposed to have a community and now I got 2 fucking women who's sucking other dick, How's that better than one?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm just saying, so we answered the question. So it's not the answer.
The answer is no.
No, the answer is what I have always said it is age gap dating. Age gap dating would fix the Black community, not polygamy. Age gap. If you actually would look at it,
Explain that. Go into that a little bit more.
So if you actually look at the biological needs of men and women, it actually works when there's a disparity in age, right? Younger women tend to want stability. They want leadership. They want wisdom, right? They want those types of things. But that typically comes with a man as he progresses in life and becomes more successful as he gets older. So about a man dating a woman who's maybe 10 or 15 years younger than him is actually probably the best thing that could happen. If we could get older Black men to date younger Black women, we might actually be able to fix this shit. But I don't think that'll ever happen because the Black women in our community have deemed that and demonized that to be creepy or weird or any type of other things, when in actuality, this is how it always was back in the day.
That's the
Younger
older
women,
Black. That's the older
they
Black
married
women.
the older men back in the day.
That's the older Black women who demonize it, not the younger ones.
That's because they're not getting nothing out of it. Our pain. We ignore them.
So Trey, you're still on to something because the younger women actually do want older men.
Yes, they.
So we have to give, and like what Trey is saying. So minding it out, we have to give different messages to women than we give to the men. If that's what is going to be where it fits. Because this is the thing. It used to be, like I said, and I still maintain this, that getting married is for young folks. To get married, to vet, court, to marry. It's been fucked up so bad where, yes, what Trey was just saying, that may be a small fix. However, I think we're doomed right now. I think you got to throw all this shit away. Let me explain why I say that. Religion. These motherfuckers ain't religious. I don't give a fuck what they call themselves. These motherfuckers ain't religious. They're not going, and following the directions that's in the religious text. They're not. They doing what the fuck they want to do. So we got what we got right now because we got hard-headed motherfuckers. We got some hard-headed ass men. When you tell a man to be a fucking man, the nigga don't want to be a man. He's just as fucking fucked up as the goddamn women. When you so hard on them, when we tell a motherfucker that is not becoming of a man, we have women that sit back and be like, y'all just hating on him because he's so motherfucking effeminate. That's where we have, because at the end of the day, there's no motherfucking way you can get around this thing here. Man, you have dominion over women and children. But in order for you to have that dominion over them, you have to conduct yourself as such. You got to have some goddamn morals, values, and you have to instill that into your woman and your children. We got a bunch of motherfucking niggas that can sit back and they were just fucking the easiest fucking woman that they can fuck. And it just went from one generation to the next generation to the next generation. And look where we at right now. We in what they call it, a conundrum. Oh, what a techno web we weave type shit. That was the reason why. However, now we're trying to take on the fucking responsibility as just some random ass men as their father was supposed to take. That shit don't make any fucking sense. Now, let me put it this way. Women, the reason why you can't, that you're getting these fucked up men, because you don't involve your father. There's no fucking way your mama can pick a man for you. There's no fucking way that you can pick a man for you. You can pick a dick, but you can't pick a man. So at the end of the day, until you motherfuckers get to the text, the instructions, it's going to always be like this until you have a generation that say, I'm not about to do the shit those funk ass niggas doing. Look what we doing right now. And we see it now in our big age, all of us, that think about this. Look what's happening with the streets type shit. Oh, the streets this, and the streets love me, and this and that. In the 90s, they were already telling us as men, the streets don't love you, right?
Right.
Look what's happening now. You got a bunch of motherfuckers that's intertwining with a bunch of what they call nerds on internet. It just fucked the streets all up. Ain't shit street about none of this shit we got going on right now. All them so-called killers and all that shit. Look what those niggas end up being. Goofy niggas. Guess who's the motherfucker that's running this shit now? The motherfucker that know tech. The motherfucker that know how to make money. The motherfucker that know how to get out here and be social on internets and shit like that.
JT, pause for just a second. JT, pause just a second. Hold that thought. I had a cousin tell me that he came to my house. He said, you niggas working in the office, you ain't no real man unless you out here with a shovel or working in these big trucks. And guess what? He had an accident on the job and been wheelchair bound ever since. And I'm still working in his office making this money.
Man, fuck him and fuck everybody that come
nothing
there.
bad for him. Nothing bad. I love him to death. But that's how he felt that we were measured as a man. You're measured by the work you do with your hands out in the heat and the sweat. That's what they was right. He told me working in the office is for punk niggas.
No, I'm not saying him himself. I'm talking about the philosophy of that dumbass shit that they talk about. I am by trade a motherfucking mechanic, bro. I am by trade a mechanic. Let me tell you, in order to be a good mechanic and a great mechanic, guess what you got to have? You got to have this shit up here, bro. You got to be smarter than a motherfucker. You got to know how shit works, right? You have to be not only a linear thinker, but you got to know how to fucking read. You got to know how to do math. You got to know how to do a whole bunch of shit. That bullshit he talked about. And I also was a nigga that was out there in extreme weather in the military. You can't be dumb being in the motherfucking military and getting a career in the military. I don't care what nobody tell you. You got to understand what terrain is, association with that. You got to know math. You got to also know how to take control as a leader. I don't give a fuck what rank you are, you still are being honed to be a leader. It's the same thing about being a fucking boy turning into a man. You have to learn as a boy how to be a leader and be a man, to be sufficient. These motherfuckers be bullshitting, man, when they be talking.
JT, I'm gonna touch on something you just said a minute ago. Remember a minute ago you were saying that these effeminate men, these women defend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, ask them, why don't they marry them? Since you want them to be defended so bad, why don't you marry them?
Yeah.
And I think they'll answer their own question. That ain't the type of man you want. So why are you defending development of something that you don't want?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And that'll put an end to all of that. Once you start using logic like that, I'm like, oh, you want us to not tell you marry him then. What time's the wedding? We can meet you at the courthouse. You can take them off our hands. How about that?
They can't marry that girl. Bro, they don't get along. Most of let me tell you, most of these women don't get along with their goddamn self, let alone somebody else.
Talking just to be talking. But when it comes time to walk, they shut up. They not trying to holler at these dudes for real.
No.
They're not.
Not at all.
That's the reason why they got these same dudes creating the same amount of babies all over the place, like the video you just showed. 5 and 6 dudes with one girl having all these kids. You see what I'm saying? Those are dudes they want.
Not really that they want. Those are the motherfuckers they feel that they are qualified to get. That's that and I'm not gonna say that not want, because want and need is two different things. So you are absolutely correct on that part. But when you starting to look at how the landscape is, fuck dating, fuck being married right now. What y'all gotta learn how to do is actually learn how to get along with your motherfucking self. I used to think, and I'm gonna still say it, and I still stand on it, marriage is a young person's game, but right now we can't do that. Right now, the way that the mindset of the average person right now, when it comes down to marriage and dating and shit, it's fucked up, because only thing that they're getting out of it is a wet ass, a wet dick, and some fucking kids that they didn't want. And then it just goes on and on, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. That's what we see.
I just thought about something. Maybe marriage ain't for the young folks. Maybe it's for professionals. Maybe it's for old folks who know what the hell they doing, to put these families back together. I would rather see somebody like R. Payne, who know what they're doing, to start to help build families than somebody else who don't know what the hell they're doing, who don't have no experience, no nothing, starting off from scratch. I think what Trey was talking about, age gap dating, is probably something that's that hybrid that'll work. It's actually latching on to the wisdom of somebody who's older and teaching the next generation this is how you do it. And as you gradually get better at it, then that next group of individuals will know what the standard is. Now, if you start with a whole bunch of people who don't know what the standard is, you're going to continue to get the mess that we have right now. So I would rather put marriage in the hands of people who know how to do marriage than to put it in the hands of people who don't know what the hell they're doing.
All right, let me get these super chats out the way. Let's see. Antoine says with the $5 super chat, thank you, man. He said the nonsense that's currently going didn't happen overnight. If it took time for things to get fucked up, it's going to take time to unfuck it. Thank you for the $5 super chat. He sent another $5 super chat. He said, JT, the best way to describe the current situation, ass backwards fuckery. All right, now I want to play this for you guys because when I said the boomers earlier, I meant it, and the boomers have done a lot of talking.
That's right.
And I want to show you. I'll show you Arpane's son. Now I want to show you Arpane's sister because she had something to say to the younger women. She's teaching the younger women how to handle marriage. Let's watch this.
Before you go, though, BMU,
You ain't gonna walk with my honey and my youth, and then leave me in debt too. And then talking about a 50-50. Ain't no 50-50. That ain't finna work. Now that you gonna be over me too, that devil is a lie. You're not gonna be my head and make me pay 50-50. That ain't gonna work. No. You're not gonna talk about you the head of the household and then taking my money too. That ain't finna work. No. I come from an era, you gonna be the boss, you pay the cost. See, y'all need to make these some little whimpers of a men's be men's. They males, but they not men's. They males, but they're not men's. You need to train them what a man is, cause they don't know. Playing games, with what y'all got. It ain't no Tinder no more. I don't guess whatever y'all got. Fortnite, whatever it is, and then playing game from woman to woman. No, baby. If y'all women don't wake up and make these men do right by you, they ain't gonna do right. Amen. Jesus be done come back here and sent you to hell, and they still, if it was possible, still wouldn't want to marry you. Praise God. If a man talking about, no, I gotta wait till we get this and done. No, he don't want you, baby. No. Like my nephew told me, great nephew told me, well, we waiting to see what the Lord say. Baby, the Lord ain't in no fornication. It's sickness how y'all think y'all Christians and around here flopping in the bed with one another and call y'all self a Christian. You and the devil is a lie. God ain't got nothing to do with that. Praise God. I never seen so many people call themselves Christians and fornicate. God say you deny my power. What God gotta tell you? You know good and well it's wrong for you to lay up there and have sex and ain't married. But we waiting on the Lord. No, you ain't. You ain't waiting on the Lord. Cause you going to hell if he come back here and y'all ain't got life together. You going to hell. God ain't never part of.
Now I want to speak first because I want to comment on it first. They could not pay. I would do it for free. Sit me down in front of this woman and I would take her by her goddamn head. Not physically, but hypothetically, and drag her through how far she's behind. Ma'am, you ain't nothing to look at. I'm gonna say what you niggas scared to say. You ain't nothing to look at. Half of your skeletal frame of your teeth are missing. You're laying back on the couch with no control of your arms. You got on a preacher's robe and a hat with a dirt stain around the rim. You can't even bathe yourself. And you're telling women to do what? You're saying they can't get your honey. Ma'am, your honey dried up in 53. They can't get your honey. You're going to give them your money. What, you're going to give them your Social Security? Ma'am, you don't have nothing. Sit your old ass down. Nobody wants to hear that bullshit. Nobody want to hear what you got to say, because I guarantee you that you were one of those little chocolate biscuit biting, bear hugging ass women who was getting dick in the back of the church or sucking it or out there pumping or out there milking the cows, letting the boy play in your ass.
Hot tomato.
Sit your ass down. I'm sick of these niggas that white tables on the Titanic trying to tell people what to do in 2026. She didn't even know the gaming console. She said Nintendo, that's 95. 89.
So BMU, I mean,
your sister, you gotta talk to your phone. You gotta talk to him.
Well, BMU, you know what? The problem I have with listen, I understand why people blame a lot of shit on baby boomers, right? I say this all the time. You know, it's not all the baby boomers, but it was enough to make a difference. But that lady was wrong. I mean, you know, listen, if first of all, there was very little time in America where any man was able to pay for everything without his woman bringing some money into the house. And in the black community, black women always worked. Whoa.
I don't normally do this. Hold on.
Well,
Brooklyn Williams said, hold on, I don't normally do the chat, but I got to tonight. I'm feeling some type of way. Listen, Brooklyn Williams said, it's the audacity for me. She's someone's mother. You out of line, sir. Wow. Yeah, you're right. She's somebody's mama, and she should remain quiet. Like the word says. The Bible says she should remain quiet in full submission. She should shut her goddamn mouth. That's like me doing a show tomorrow and saying, everybody, you niggas need to lose weight. I see you niggas out there, you big niggas, lose weight.
God damn.
You know what? Here's the thing, man. I think let's do the super chat so we can get crazy.
Yeah. Go ahead and read it. I don't even want to feel like reading it.
He said polygamy is a fancier way of saying man sharing. Basically, that's what it is.
That's what I had to say, though, man.
Yeah, go ahead, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You know, I mean, I'm real quick. Listen, you know, when she said that the guy, don't talk about 50-50, right? If a man was bringing home all the money, right, he's the same guy who command the fact that if she brought any money, she would have to give it to him.
Yeah.
You know, he ain't gonna. Those kind of guys who ran the household, brought all home the bacon, they ain't letting their wife just make money and just fuck around with it and feed the family. So that's why it's a bullshit narrative to begin with. You know, if I was in charge of, like, I'm in charge of my household, right? And you know, I pay the bills, but my wife doesn't have free reign to do what the fuck she wants with all her money. She never has. I mean, that was an agreement. I'm not even being some kind of tyrant. It just doesn't make sense. You know? And so this narrative that got out into the diaspora about, you know, a man's money is his and her money is hers is only because men haven't pushed back enough for saying that's just bullshit. Yeah. You're not going to be my wife and think you can fuck over me while I'm fucking dying 5-10 years early and you just chilling out with your money. And not enough men say that. You know, it just happens. So when I see an old lady saying that, first she's lying and she knows she's lying. Because that hasn't been a reality. I mean, I was back there, man. All my fucking aunts worked that were married, and both them and their husband paid the bills. And whoever died first, they were at the funeral crying. You know, so it's just bullshit. The narrative is just what's revisionist history. It really is. That doesn't say there wasn't no abusive guys back then and all that shit. But for the most part, man, our families were never closer than back in those days.
Respectfully, Nadia, $10 super chat. She says, salute for having the conversation. Starbucks coffee on me. Shalom. All right. Thank you, Nadia. I appreciate you, sweetheart.
Here's the thing, BMU. I don't think people are used to having men call BS out when they see it on the spot.
Yeah.
Because it's so foreign to them. They think that a woman being old and someone's mother is a shield for stupidity. No,
come on,
we're not going to do that. You see what I'm saying? If it's a grown man that's saying something that's stupid, we're gonna call it out. If it's an older black woman that's saying something stupid, we gotta call it out. We have to call a thing. And I think if we don't do that, we're doing the community a disservice. You say you want a man to take charge and to be the leader of the community, but when they start to take charge, it's a problem. You're in the way. I'm just being honest. In this particular situation, this lady is equating her value with how much sex she can have. And my question is this: if you're 80 some odd years old and all you have to offer is sex, ma'am, you have ruined. You have wasted your life.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
You have wasted your life. If you have not accumulated wisdom to pass on to somebody else, then you have wasted your life. You have not earned the right to open your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
You have not earned the right to open your mouth. And for you to say this stuff and not have it tested against somebody else's life and somebody else's experiences, it's a disservice to everybody else. My thing is most times when older guys give wisdom, it's usually because of experience or borrowed experience from somebody else. And they've actually lived it and they can actually test it. When you have older women that say stuff like this, it's never tested. All it is being rhetoric that's being passed down from generation to generation. And the proof is the broken homes that we have left standing right now. And my whole thing is this: who you going to listen to? You going to listen to somebody who's produced nothing but chaos since they've been alive? Or are you going to listen to men who've built whole entire families, industries, entire cities, and civilizations? Who are you going to listen to? And to me, that is a personal question between you and your God. Who you going to listen to? That's all I'm saying. All right,
I'm gonna read this last super chat and we're gonna get up out of here. Prince Antoine said $5 super chat. He said, "This is the barbershop." This is a white way to end it. This is the barbershop. There's a reason why it's referred to as a black man's country club. Hey, listen, man, I appreciate everybody that came tonight, man. I try to keep everything 2 hours and on. I like to give y'all time back, but and I gotta get up in the morning and got shit to do. But man, I love y'all, man. I appreciate you guys coming and having the conversation. Everybody that watch right now, it's 150 people watching right now. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Last night on our review show, if y'all didn't watch that throwback show last night, they cooked again. Listen, that show got 15,000 views last night. And people were really in their chat, man. They was going at it in that chat, bro, last night. They was at each other's throats last night because those women were cooking. And some of the stuff they said then, it means so much more now. Jesus Christ. But, man, I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. We'll see y'all back here again next week. Mr. Boomer's going to be cooking next week on Monday. We'll have all the other shows coming in next week, man. We'll have the gray area on Sunday, man. And y'all enjoy this fake-ass Pro Bowl this weekend. And yeah, it's gonna be terrible. Y'all enjoy this fake ass Pro Bowl, and we'll holler at y'all later, man. All right. We out.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign.